pedigree now, even at 20. Let's watch some of the moments. That was actually the sketchiest moment for her, honestly. It was kind of a couple moves in, and she just missed the pockets ever so slightly. This was where she fell. Watch the left hand. It rips, but the feet were going more than the hand.
And you see that with the...
Rosa REKAR is about to step onto the stage, and here she is from Slovenia, the only Slovenian athlete through to this stage, and listen to that wave of noise. With the mountains starting to turn golden in the background, this is a special place to go climbing.
For sure, it is very special.
Right, Rosa will remind herself. And this route starts hard, almost immediately. A couple of quick draws in, they will be working. Some nasty pockets, and the athletes have worked very hard to try to create even more uncomfortable positions for the climbers. Here we go.
It's always interesting to see that first athlete on the wall, because you have no idea about this route yet, and it's just like she can show it to us, like, first of all. So very excited about this. There you can see the slopey section.
Yeah, so the friction is always important here. The sun's been off the square for a while, but there'll be a bit of residue heat coming off this wall. And she's being careful down there. You don't want an early slip.
Yeah, for sure. Especially now that there's used so much dual texture holds and volumes in the routes in competitions. So with a slippery surface, you have to be so careful where you put your feet.
Now this pocket indicates the start of the difficulties here, and immediately you can see her working hard and almost a hesitation there. Had her a little bit high on that pocket as she found it.
Yeah, almost overpowered it a bit. I think it's hard to see because it's also on a volume, so it's a bit more far out. But yeah, with routes like this, it's really important also to climb very, have a good pace. Climb determined, because like the route is long, and even like if there's maybe not so many spots to rest, you have to really climb consistently and very determined and straightforward, especially when it's so powerful. So to make sure not to lose so much energy.
Yeah, clever toe hook from her, and then up to another hold that looks better than it is. And then shouldery Gaston-style moves here as you move away from the 20. Scores are down on the left-hand side. She's on hold 20. She gets a plus if she goes towards the next hold. Centre of gravity and mass and a movement towards it.
Yes, and she's now slowly approaching this gymnastics section that we talked about, where she might potentially face the crowd if she does it the way the route setters intended it.
Yeah, they did say to us the women will try lots of different things through here, because they do think outside the box in these situations.
Yes, for sure. They said the pockets are pretty good, and it's more about the positioning.
So how will she figure this out? The feet run out, as you can see. You've got to be creative. She faces the crowd for a second. Job done on the gymnastics section.
Yeah, that looked very solid. No hesitation there. Immediately executed the move.
So she can breathe here a little.
Yeah. But yeah, not a lot time, or like not in a good position to rest.
Locks off that left hand. Keep an eye on the clock, bottom right of your screen. She's got 3 minutes 20 left. When that runs out, she's done. And about halfway through at the moment.
I feel like she is a pretty good, straightforward climber. Like also in the final in Innsbruck, we had some people struggle with the time, but she didn't. She was like just very straightforward, very good pace in her climbing.
All right, well, she has that blocked crimp nailed. Now, this shouldery sequence, and again, lovely drop knee with that right knee.
And she goes again. You can hear the crowd getting louder and louder.
It is fairly deafening here, and our commentary boxes are quite away from the crowd, but we can hear it. Right, wide pinches and dual techs in the middle of them, so it's going to be a bit slippy.
Yeah, and I mean, these pinches don't look too good, but she's doing really well. Oh, a very high heel here, there. You see that the hold is blocked, so there's not a lot of space for her heel, but she makes it work. And now she's entering the head wall.
Yeah, that line indicates an angle change. It's steep through the middle part. It eases up in steepness up here, but the technicality tends to get more difficult.
Yes, and you see like that already the first two holds there are blocked, so like they made the crimp that is there blocked with another hold, so even less space for the fingers.
Well, our drone picks her out on the wall. She crosses over the divide. Arms will be burning at this point, though, and that's a very, very open crimp, that one.
Yeah. It's almost like a slopey crimp. And there you can see that the foot positioning is not so good as well. Like also the hold she's standing on is blocked by another hold. But already very good job from her here.
Rosa is hanging above the crowd on the head wall here. Reaches up with the left hand. Incredible stuff from her. What a performance for our first athlete out. Fingers fire at the end, but that was a great effort, Hannah.
That was a great effort, and she still looked pretty good. Like it looked like if the move where she fell was a little bit easier, she would have still been able to climb a bit further. Like she looked pumped, but not like completely pumped. So it looked like she had something left in the tank if the move would be a bit easier. But very, very good performance from her. I mean, she's the vice world champion, so not to forget, very, very strong athlete.
Yeah, she's got that pedigree now, even at 20. Let's watch some of the moments. That was actually the sketchiest moment for her, honestly. It was kind of a couple moves in, and she just missed the pockets ever so slightly. This was where she fell. Watch the left hand. It rips, but the feet were going more than the hand.
And you see that with the crowd, and now we see how much worth it really was in the next few athletes.
She now smiles and leaves the stage. And everyone, get ready. If you have sensitive hearing, you might want to move back away from your TV.